What's up, everybody, and welcome to my home and welcome to my game room, my game cave, whatever you want to call it today. This is Pink Flamingo Gaming. I am the Germ, and you might recognize me from one of my other channels. I have the Germ channel and also Pink Flamingo Gaming, so you might be watching us on one or the other. So if you're watching on one, check out the other channel. Went to Connecticut this weekend. Got a couple things, nothing crazy, but did get one thing I was super excited about. Anytime I find a box console, that is super awesome. This is a Nintendo 2DS. It has Mario Kart 7 built in. Now, I do already have this exact 2DS, and I asked the seller, and if he just wanted to sell the box to me, he would not sell just the box. Now, it is got the inserts, the cord, everything. He wanted to sell it all as a whole. He was asking $100. I was like, oh, it's a little too much for what I want to pay, especially when I'm driving over an hour. He did come down for me to 80 bucks. It is complete in box, which is super awesome. Now I just got to find a place to display this. That's going to be the hardest part. And did you buy this new or used? Or
I bought it new when it first came out.
That's awesome. And no games, just the one that came with it.
No, just the
one that was on it.
Yeah.
You never got into it.
Nope.
Now, one of the things I learned is always ask, do you have anything else? Which is about the same generation there. Pokemon. Got that one there.
I was going to say, feel free to open anything up you need to and look at everything. And
we'll check them out there. Awesome.
Got the
manuals
and the little...
Awesome. And the inserts, yep, cool. And then we got Crash. I've never seen this Crash game before. I'm a big Crash Bandicoot. I loved Crash Bandicoot on the PlayStation.
Oh, Crash Bandicoot was so much fun.
A little dirty, but sorry, it'll probably work. If not, I know a guy that can resurface this. Yeah, I got a guy locally to me.
Nice.
And he also had a Wii console for sale. Now, I have way too many Nintendo Wiis, and I certainly don't need another one. I actually need to sell quite a few of them because I think I'm close to 20 to 25 Nintendo Wii consoles. These things were all over the place at one point. They're starting, I've noticed, they're starting to die down a little bit. So we'll see how yard selling goes this summer, but he had 3 Wii games. Sonic was one of them. I don't remember exactly which game it was, but I already had it. And then I think it was Sonic and the Golden Ring. Does that sound right to everybody? But I already had that game, so I didn't need it. Or Sonic and the Secret Ring, I think that's what it is. But I ended up picking up Pokemon Battle Revolution. Now, I am not a Pokemon fan, but I don't have this game, and I want to put it in my collection. So we got that complete in box. I paid, I want to say $15 for that game. And then we got Crash. I have never played a Crash game on the Wii. He wanted just $5 for it. I was like, yeah, let's do it. So $5 for Crash. That's super cool. So we got Crash from him. So we got those. Now, he had sent me to a video game store. It didn't go too well. So the guy that I just picked up the 2DS from recommended me check out the store. It's called Pixels. Unfortunately, it's a Sunday and they're closed. I looked at their website real quick and I thought it said it opens at 12. It opens on 12 on Monday. Oh, this really stinks. How could a video game store not be open on a Sunday? That's such a prime day. I really wanted to check this out. Can't even really peek inside and see what they got because, yeah, they got the shades down. Oh, this stinks. I really wanted to go in here. I was excited. All right, we got one more pickup to do. This is disappointing, but if I'm ever in Torrington again, I'd like to stop by and check out this store. Definitely pay attention to hours, but how can you not be open on a Sunday? That sucks. It's such a prime retail day. I looked at the time. It was 11:50 in the afternoon. So it said they opened up at 12. What I neglected to check is 12 on what day. It was a Sunday. They're closed on Sunday. I drove another 35 to 40 minutes to this game store called Pixels. It looked really cool, but they were closed. They opened up at 12 o'clock on Monday. I was like, oh no. So I drove all the way there for nothing. Pretty much wasted my day by doing that. Ended up further away from home. I was actually on my way to pick up something else, and I was not able to make it because it was just getting too far away. On the way home, I did stop at a indoor flea market. It was interesting. Let's see if we can turn this day around. Found this flea market over here. Hopefully it's good. pretty cool little place, but I think this is going to be a bust. It's more like an antique store. So I have a second floor to go to. But I'm not feeling it. I don't think they're going to have any video games. Some promise found one video game.
Sometimes.
But no box.
No, not, you know what? Well, there is such a thing as a box too, yeah. I have hardly ever found the box. You get to sleep.
So I bought 2 games already. And then I just came across this NES clean kit in the box. No price. Might pick that up, see what they want for that. Oh, I love Top Gun. Running out of cash here. I wasn't expecting to do this. I have no cash on me. That's awesome. Look at that. Is this a laser disc or a record? I'm not sure what it is. I think might be a laser disc. Yep, that's pretty cool. Hard thing to find is a laser disc player. Definitely find some interesting stuff here. Look at this old potato head. Now, I didn't expect to get anything when I was in this flea market. The first floor was pretty much all jewelry. There was a lot of antiques. And I think what they do is they rent out booths. But then when I went upstairs, I did find one booth. And the one booth had games for just $1. Most of them were sports games. But you don't often see PlayStation Portable games. So the bigs for $1, yeah, we're going to do that. So got this for just $1. And then also found, I've never played this version. Cover looks really weird. Looks very unfamiliar to me. NBA Jam for the PlayStation 2. We'll check it out. It's not what I remember NBA Jam looking like when we played on the Super Nintendo or the Sega Genesis. But yeah, it's NBA Jam. So cool thing about this is you can see it is a pre-owned Blockbuster rental. Actually still has the Blockbuster tag on the back, which is kind of cool. I thought about taking that off. I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? I'm not taking that off. It's on the artwork. Ooh, why would they do that? Went over to the next booth, and it was a mess over there. And when I went over to the next booth, I found this. I have never seen one of these out in the wild. Not a big value here. The NES clean kit. I wish this was something awesome, like Flintstones. Little Samson would have been awesome. But yeah, I'll take $1 cleaning kit. So $1 for this, complete in box. Thought it was pretty cool pickup. Got 2 more items here. One, I'm looking for my knife. I might not need it. Came in the mail. This I was expecting to show you guys in the last pickup video. So we got a game from Super Rare Games. If this is the one I think it is, I'm actually excited to play this one. And then we got one more thing, which I'm really excited to show you guys. Now, I was also supposed to be going to pick up a Sega Saturn system, if I didn't say that already. And I didn't make it there because it was just too far away. No games, no controller. So now, we got Super Rare Game. What number is this? Number 84. They are getting up there in games, man. And this one is Heaven's Dust Collection. I did order 2. One to keep, one to possibly sell or trade later in the future. I just looked at this game online. Now, it might not be, but it reminded me a lot of the original Resident Evil games that I played on PlayStation 1 and 2 back in the day. Looked like a lot of puzzle solving, and it just looked like a game that I could really get into. So I picked those up. I don't think these sold out right away, so these might still be available on Super Rare's site if you want to check that out. Now, we're going to get to what I'm really excited, which is in this box right here. Please do not bend. This is something that I messaged somebody about a few weeks ago, and then what happened was he took them all down because he had an emergency in his family. I can understand that. I've been there. I've also been on vacation when things sell. I usually put my stuff on vacation mode. But so he put these up, and then he actually took them all down. I asked him if he could message me when he put it back up, and he did. This came all the way from Washington State. I think it was Washington State. I already ripped the tag off. I bought 2 of them. They were auctions, and nobody else bid on them besides me. Somebody else had one of these up for, I think it was like $1,000, which is like ludicrous. Like, you're out of your mind. Not getting $1,000 for this. But yeah, I got a really good deal on this. Awesome, no one else bid on it. I asked him if he would combine shipping, and he certainly did. And these are going to be cool. Hopefully they look as good as they did in the pictures. I see a little bit of a bend in one. He did pack them well, I gotta say. But I do see a little bit of a bend in one. I don't know if that was there. I gotta look back at the pictures. But this is a cardboard item, a display piece. Like, I need more items to display, right? And I've had this now for a couple days, and I've been waiting to open this thing until I had some other things to show. That is the worst, when you get something and you're waiting to open it. This one really hurt. So we got 2 things in here. All right, we're gonna be careful, because I'm actually probably gonna keep them in here. And these are pretty cool. So these are all the way back, if I remember correctly, from, 1985. 1985, think like Back to the Future. These are awesome. I'm actually gonna frame these and put them up. So these are arcade toppers. Now this is an arcade topper from back in the day, and this would go on the top of the Nintendo versus arcade game. This is so freaking cool, man. I love this. I think I paid $20 for this one. It might have been a little bit more. But from 1985, these are awesome. I don't think they were reused, but they have a little bit of, you can tell a little bit of water damage. It says Nintendo 1985, if that focused. And then another one of those. This one was a little bit more expensive, but this one's even cooler. So I think you guys will like this one. The cool thing is I have both of these arcade games in my collection. So these are getting a little too old to put on top of a game, because you know what, they would just get damaged. But look at that. Wow, isn't that awesome? This is for the Nintendo Versus system. So imagine this, 1985, this came out, you would put this on the Nintendo Versus system. I don't remember ever seeing one of these on the top of the Nintendo Versus system, but it is freaking awesome. I wish I could cut it and display it that way, but I think what we're gonna do is unfold it completely and eventually have these framed. Hopefully maybe I could find some cheap frames for these, but look at the color on that. You could tell this was never used, it was never displayed. Does anyone remember these on top of an arcade game back in 1985? I know it's going back a long time. I don't. And you can see again on this one, it says 1985 on the back of it. These are so freaking cool. I've never seen these come up before. I don't know where this guy got these. This one's actually definitely in a little bit better condition than the other one. And I just want to get some cheap plastic frames with maybe some cheap plexiglass in front of it, just to protect them and display them. This one has a rip, but thank God it's on the back, so that doesn't affect it. And yeah, super awesome. So I'm super excited. So thank you for everybody who contributed to the game room, the flea market, and for the 2DS. I'm super excited for that. I know you subscribe to the channel, so I appreciate that. And yeah, and my eBay purchase. Thank you for combining the shipping. I'll send you a link to this channel so you can check this out as well. And eventually, we don't know when, we'll frame these, get them somewhere up in the game room. I don't even know where, when and where. I wonder if this would fit up here on the play choice. Is this too wide? Yeah, it's gonna be too wide. Oh my God, it's almost perfect, but yeah, it's too big. Once you unfold these, I wonder if these were supposed to go around like the sides. I don't know how you're supposed to display these. It looks like you maybe bend this piece of cardboard here. But yeah, this would have been freaking awesome. And it wasn't on top of this machine, so I want you guys to understand that it was on top of a Versus arcade game. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. Oh my God, the adventure is the best part, finding these items. I'm so excited to have these arcade toppers. Hope you guys liked the video today. Definitely share, subscribe, and check out my other channel. Whichever one you're watching on, check out the other one, The Germ, or Pink Flamingo Gaming. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon.